Live from Florida and Jersey. Frank, I'm reporting to you live from the surface of the sun with the studio lights on. WGoB Network is on the air. Girls and Booze in the house. I'm Doug.
I am Frank. And what is going on with my hair?
We were fucking with my hair before we came on here, and I said it looks like I have a bad toupee on, but I can assure you,
it's real. Oh shit! Right there, it looked like a little bit like for a second it looked like Ace Ventura when he has the fucking
like the white devil.
White devil.
It's got to be wrong that you're calling me the white devil, you son of a bitch.
It fucking goes, man. It goes. Jesus Christ, bud. Look at that. Yeah, you got to do something with that, man. You'll never be able to live with yourself. Look, now you actually got horns coming out.
Yeah, I can't. Some dudes can make this like longer hair thing work. I don't know that I can do that. I'm entering I'm going to enter my headband era here, Frank. I'm entering into the headband part of my life, I think.
Oh shit! Here you go.
Perfect.
That looks.
Can't even tell. See, at least it's out of my face though, so I can deal with it now.
You look like one of the Knicks players with that shirt and everything going right now. Look at that. The part of souls. I got to get that.
Jersey beer, Jersey brewery, whatever. I guess we record and the editing time is so long because jobs. But we could almost lie and be like, we're right in the midst of Nick's off season. Hopefully they pull it out. But unfortunately, we already know what's happened. So
game over.
They had a good season though. Can't be mad.
They did. But man, the way they even started the series, I was like, we got this, bro. And like fucking true Knicks fashion, bro. True Knicks fashion. We just fucking ate shit right at the end.
It was crazy. The New York fans, almost too much confidence and almost too much excitement. Like, all right, let's relax, bro. And then obviously,
it's got to be that way, though, man. If you're a true sports fan, you got to be optimistic and happy and talk shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Talk shit no matter what.
That's true. And you're a Cowboys fan, so.
Yeah, exactly. So, fuck you, all right?
See, I'm a Giants fan, and it's just been so bad for so long.
It's actually been longer for me now. So, we've been decent, but we're still bad. We haven't won shit.
Decent doesn't win championships, Franco.
Yeah. Whatever, ho. Whatever.
So, what's going on? Hey, what's the weather like down there where you are?
It is scorching hot. I don't know if you could tell with this tan with this fucking bright light, but I am black as fuck.
I don't know if you can tell, Frank, but this is... Look, I actually got sun. This is as far as I get at sun.
Shit. There you go. Now you need a couple more layers.
Sitting outside for a few hours today. No, I think that we're about good.
I think that if you came down here, the layers would add on and you'd actually have some color.
Oh, no, for sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, listen, I get the standard, this part will tan because, no matter what, this part of my arm is out all the time,
And then you'd be bitching about, I'm burning up.
I'm going to get skin cancer. Yeah. Right. Actually, my face feels warm now. To be fair, though, like we've talked about last time, I have two twin suns blasting me in the face right now. I tried the ring light. I wasn't happy with the lighting. It made me look. It added 15 years to my age. It looked like I looked awfully decrepit. It made my beard look weird. Really gray. Made my hair look funny, which can't have that. So
gray's good for you, bro.
It is. I know, but it was unnatural because it's not what I look like.
I got you.
I'm very vain.
It is what you look like.
I know.
It's just magnified. That's all it is.
The joke's on me because that is what I look like.
The joke's on you. What was like?
What
was like that skit with Dave Chappelle? He's like, "Officer, I didn't know I could do that."
I looked at him. I said, I looked at him. I said, I didn't know I couldn't do that. It was good, wasn't it? Because I did know I couldn't do that.
Oh, I missed that. I think I went actually on a fucking Dave Chappelle binge like this whole work week driving. I watched every fucking stand-up they had on Netflix. I was just laughing my dick off.
You watched his stand-ups while you were driving. That seems fine.
No, I mean, I listened to it. You know what I mean? I play it in the background and listen to it.
All right.
Almost like a podcast, you know?
Yeah. Every now and then I'll go through and I'll blast right through the first, 3 seasons of the show or so. What was it? 2 seasons? And then the third one was kind of the broke dick, lost episode season? Or did they do 3? I can't remember how many they did.
No, I thought it was 3. I could be wrong. Who fucking knows?
I feel like it was 2 real seasons, and then.
Why are you drinking water, bitch? You trying to hydrate for
what? Yes, because bro, I'm like, you don't understand what it's like in here right now. I shut off all the AC, the fans, everything's off in here, so that to not interfere with the beautiful sound that we present.
I fucking love central air conditioning, man. You need to get some of that.
This is as close. I mean, at least these aren't like window units; they're built into my wall, but it's not central air.
They're loud.
It is loud. It's way loud.
It'll sound like you're getting a Hummer the whole time.
I don't think that. I mean, if your Hummer sounds like that, I don't think we're talking about the same thing.
Brrr!
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think this is going to work. We might have to try this another time.
Oh boy,
we're never. All right, never mind. You know what? My mom listens to this. I was about to go down a really dark avenue.
Why stop there, Doug? We're all adults here. You know? She can handle it.
Hi, Mom. So, you know what we're going to do for today, Frank? We're going to drink beers that have been sitting in the fridge for weeks.
Not any different than what you've done to me in the past.
That's not entirely true. The Parish ones were fairly fresh, except for the one that was like a year old. But when we ordered it, it was a year old.
I think these will be all right, no?
Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Has it been more than 2 months, has it? Or
has yes.
It? Oh, shit.
Yes, it is.
We're getting to that point. Are they all IPAs?
Did you want to sing our new theme song before we dive in?
Which one?
These bitches love salsa. Because that's how we were going to start the show.
It's catchy as fuck, isn't it?
Yeah, I've listened to it a few times since.
Bang bang. What are we getting into today?
All right, so we thought we would take a trip down memory lane to my trip to Cleveland and Chicago, and have some Midwestern beers.
Well, let me take a trip down memory lane.
You making up your own thing now?
No, I didn't. That's not how it goes. You're right.
What? I don't even know what song that's supposed to be.
I haven't even started drinking yet, so that's kind of weird.
Was that supposed to be like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Yeah. What were you doing there?
No.
Are you sure? Because it sounded like you were trying to go with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
No, I wasn't.
This is a story all about how. Now, let's take a trip down memory lane. It kind of sounds like that's what you were going with.
No. That's a hook on Nas. I forgot what album that was. I'll find it later.
Sounds like you're making this up.
I will not.
God's son.
I am not making that up. And I am God's son. We all are, Doug.
Illmatic. Still Matic.
Listen to that last week.
Hey, did you hear the new Ghostface Kill album?
No. Oh, you got a new album? Fuck,
yeah.
I didn't know.
It's funny because he very much sounds different. Like he sounds kind of like your old uncle who's still rapping, kind of a thing.
Gotcha.
But it's still so much better than all the young. I mean, here I the fucking music today. But
it's true.
It sounds so much better than. I'm already starting to sweat. Than today's stuff.
Yeah,
and it's still like that Wu-Tang sound and all that. So
I could appreciate that. I'm fucking listening to that tonight.
So part of the reason why we're doing this so late is that I had a catastrophic hardware failure and had to replace my entire Mac. So
that's atrocious.
I have a much. My Mac is much lighter now, so I just touched it and it like slid backwards on my desk.
Now I will say that if that shit happens to me, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit because I always thought that these computers would outlive everything. I didn't think it could crash like that and just completely be obsolete.
Apparently, it's the fusion drive. Like if one part of it's like the fusion drive. He explained it to me. At this point, who cares? But like the fusion drive on the Mac that I had is made up of like 2 different drives, and like the problem is if one part of it fails, then you can't like the whole thing fails. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna buy a new computer. All right, like let's wrap this up.
I could see the anger in in your tone when you were sitting there, like, shut up.
I was annoyed. Like, I don't need an hour's worth of explanation that my shit is dead and I can't get anything off of it anymore.
So what you're telling me is I got to spend $3,000.
Yeah, well, a little less than that, but
close to $3,000.
The Ghostface album is called Set the Tone.
Parentheses,
Guns N' Roses. That's what it's called. Not that you don't say the words parentheses. It's just there are, in fact, parentheses there. Anyway, so let's take a ride over to Cleveland and Chicago. If you're joining us for the first time, if you know the whole thing, we are the Grills of Booze. Welcome. WG Network is on the air.
God damn it, welcome.
And this is either a podcast or a video, whichever, or both. Yeah, welcome, God damn it, welcome. We have a little structure here we like to follow, which is 4 beers. And at the end, we put our heads together and kind of figure out what we thought was our favorite beer of the night. And we've been agreeing a lot lately, actually, Franco.
That's not good. It's because our taste buds have mended. And we know what we like and want now.
Yeah, is it like women who hang out together and you know what? No, it's fine. I'm saying when their periods sync up, but I don't even know if that's a thing. Hey, ladies, comment. Is that a thing? So, Frank, I think that there is a little structure we should follow this time instead of just diving in. That way we can,
please, so we can enjoy the rest of our evening.
No, I don't even mean that. I just mean like we'll go in order of how I went.
Gotcha.
I went to on this trip about 13 breweries. So don't worry, we're not going to have 13 beers.
Child's play. Child's play.
I was by myself, so you got to get around too. So, all right. So here's what we'll do, Frank. We're going to start in Cleveland.
Cleveland, right? LeBron James.
So we're gonna take a. Is he? Oh no, it's in LA. What am I talking about? We're gonna take a trip to Cleveland, Frank, and we're gonna pull up to Noble Beast Brewing.
Noble Beast.
So Noble Beast, Frank, this is from Noble Beast Brewing in Cleveland, Ohio. This is Union Pils. They're a Bohemian lager. Not Rhapsody, but lager. Traditionally brewed with a double decoction. I don't think... Is that a word? I've heard of concoction.
I'm going to have to Google that bitch.
Anyway, with a mash to enhance malt flavor and balanced with Czech Saaz. Jesus Christ. Can I just drink a beer, bro?
Yeah.
With Czech Saaz hops for a delightfully floral and spicy aroma. Lagered 2 months for clarity of flavor.
4.
Oh, here it is right here. What's a decoction? I know I'm saying that word wrong.
No, this is decoction.
What's a decoction mash? Well, with our unique brew house, we can remove a portion of the mash and boil it before adding it back. This traditional technique adds body, malt, complexity, and sets our lagers apart.
I think the monks used to do that way before this.
Brewed and canned by Noble Beast Brewing in Cleveland, Ohio. Art by Justin Michael Will. Or Vil, depending. I don't know.
What is it, like is this teardrops? I don't understand. What is this?
I got teardrops in my eyes right now.
Is it your hair?
Teardrops keep falling. No, my hair is perfectly under control now.
It's fabulous.
Oh, mine's foaming all over the place. That's not a great sign.
Mine's is good. It's probably because you got a warm fucking beer.
No, it's not. It's not warm, but I did drop it before. I just assumed that it was long enough that it would be fine.
It looks like urine. A dehydrated urine, About a finger worth ahead.
Yeah, it looks like kind of apple juice, dehydrated urine. Yeah, about a finger's worth ahead.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Lacing. Ooh.
Yeah, lacing is good.
Looks caramelly.
It's got a nice chill haze.
Yes,
like
sir.
a chill haze to it. Not really clear, but you can see your finger through it. Sort of. I mean, I can see my finger through it. You know what I mean?
Holy shit. That is malty.
That's a malt beer, baby. That's a macro beer right there. I will say that, so if you Google craft beer in Cleveland, Ohio, it seems like this is the beer that comes up. And actually it makes a lot of sense having been there, because I was like, obviously before I go, I don't just go to these places. I meticulously research everything till I'm tired and I don't even want to go anymore because I'm so annoyed. Because it's just how I am. I think I have a little bit of OCD.
You just read all the bad reviews and then that'd be like, fuck it, I'll go to that one.
No, please. I start with all the bad reviews and then I read everything else and then I read what's in the neighborhood and then I read what's the favorite, what's the number one beer from the spot, and then I read I just go on and on. Anyway, let me tell you something, ladies. If you're trying to date me, it's no picnic. Let me tell you. So anyway, I was surprised to see that a Pilsner is like the beer in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Having been to Cleveland, though, it makes a lot of sense. This is the type of beer that you would expect from Cleveland. It's like a blue-collar city.
Yeah.
At least the parts of it that I went to. Like, it's definitely not the type of place that's looking for, like, big, thick, floral fucking triple IPA, brewed with cryogenically frozen fruits in the mash of the whatever. They want a beer that they can drink.
Yeah.
By the way, 4.9% ABV, 36 IBUs, bittering units.
Beautiful.
This is definitely like a smashing beer.
I'll be the judge of that, sir.
So anyway, it smells like malt. It smells like Bud Light. It smells like Coors Light.
Straight up, yeah. Malt, a little chocolatey.
A little chocolatey, huh? Okay. All right. How much bourbon do you have?
I haven't had any today, which is very disappointing.
It is. Well, we can fix that.
It's actually not bad. It's a little sweetness to it, too, right? I thought I was expecting more like a, I don't know, like a weedy malt type flavor from it. But it actually has some sweet tones to it.
Yeah, it's sweet. There is a breadiness that kind of just hangs around the back of your throat, or back of my throat. I don't know what's hanging around the back of your throat. You know what I'm saying? But excuse me. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Thinking about living in your throat.
Can you stop? Can you stop? For the love of God. Did you hear yourself? I'm thinking about living in the back of your throat. Like, whoa, chill, buddy. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea here.
Woo! No, they got the right idea, Frank.
Maybe,
all right, anyway.
Maybe the distance is good for us. I don't know.
Oh, man, this thing came off the rails quick.
Yeah.
Anyway, sweet, malty, bready, toasty.
I don't get much spiciness in there they're referring to, but
not a lot of bite. No, not a lot of. I mean, this is a real easy. It's like a beer pong beer, you know.
It's a little salty.
Or what's the game? What's the game now? Salty? I don't know. Maybe. Speaking of living in the back of your throat,
you gonna let it go?
Yeah, I'm gonna let it go. All right. Look, it's enough now, Frank. All right, stop trying to. You're just leading me to water now, and I got to drink it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you need to stop, Doug.
Okay. Anyway,
I will say I'm crushing this shit right now. Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if it's because I'm really thirsty, or it's very good. Actually, I do like this though.
Yeah, this is a good opener. It's easy to drink.
Absolutely.
Definitely the type of beer that, like, if you bring your friends that don't drink craft beer with you to the brewery, like I tend to do, like drag people places, this is an easy beer that they could order and have a good time.
You need to try this.
Yeah, listen, just have this. It's good.
What is that? It's a triple IPA, 10.6 IBUs.
Yeah, easy. Have this one. It's like you can have every triple IPA if you can drink this down.
I was expecting something a little more boring, to be honest, with this one.
The brewery itself was good. It was good time. Had a lot of fun there. Although leaving the brewery, it gave me my first taste of how the rest of my experience in Cleveland would go. Because, like, I parked down like a side street to go into this place.
That's always good.
I'm gonna top off here a little bit.
I did the same.
And it was like relatively early. I think I got into Cleveland at like, I don't know, noon, 1 o'clock. And I said on one of the other shows that it's the craziest city ever because it's like, one of my friends described it as a dead city, and that's kind of how it felt because there's just nobody anywhere. Like there's people in all the buildings, but we're still used to like New York City where people are just in groups just walking down the street
everywhere. Yeah,
and there's nobody anywhere. Like, you know how like when you're on a highway and you're like, fuck, I gotta go into the city, and you come off the exit and then you dump down into the city and it's just like 8 lanes of traffic and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is that same thing, and you dump down onto the road and there was no cars on the road, and I was like, I'm a little bit uncomfortable here. And then like, as I'm driving around, it's like, man, there's nobody anywhere. There's nobody walking. There's nobody anywhere.
Like there's no nightlife or something.
Not even nightlife. Like there's just not people walking around. It was very bizarre. So anyway, I park here, whatever, go inside, have a good time, leave to head out to the next place, wherever I was going. And there was a homeless guy out there, right? And it's like, listen, I've been in New York City a billion times. I know how to navigate homeless people. But it's different in New York City because they hit you up, hey, can you help me out, whatever. Sorry, man, I can't help you. And there's 15,000 other people behind you that they can be like, all right, and they move on to the next person. It ain't like that in Cleveland.
Like,
this
dude,
dude,
motherfucker walking.
yeah, this dude became my tour guide as I'm like just trying to get to my car. He was just with me the whole way. I ended up giving him one of these beers, so he also had one of these because this is what I was walking with, just this. I was like, no, I don't have any money, brother. I just bought the 4-pack, and I was like, here, I'll tell you what, you want a beer? He's like, all right, I'll take a beer. I gave him the beer, and he turned off and he left.
He probably hated that fucking beer too. Like, what is this shit?
I'm sure this is Union Pills, baby. This is the beer of Cleveland. I'm sure he loved it.
Oh my fucking goodness! I see. Doug is like, from now on, I'm coming here during the day.
It was like 1:00 in the afternoon.
Oh, perfect.
It's the first place I went. I rolled right into town and rolled right into this place.
That's kind of wild though. Like at that time of day, anywhere that it'll be that dead.
Nowhere, nobody, anywhere, bro. It was crazy.
Maybe they're all working. Maybe
No. Well, that's what I mean. Like there was people in buildings and in restaurants and in bars and stuff, but there's just nobody walking around the streets. It was very strange.
Probably that bum got everybody scared off.
I don't think that one singular bum scared everybody off. He seemed fairly easy to deal with. Just give him a beer and he was on his way.
What if he didn't have beer on you? What would have happened then, Duck? You know, the
I
possibilities
really don't know.
are endless.
He probably, I don't know. Who knows?
Nah, bums are good people.
I know. No, the guy wasn't like in any way threatening or anything like that. It's just, I was just kind of like, oh, this guy's not leaving. Like he's just going to be chilling with me now because my whole walk. Come on, man. But
Like, bro,
I didn't in any way feel like threatened.
Like, bro, who the fuck carries cash anymore? Here's my
Come
debit
on,
card.
bro. You don't have a prepaid debit card?
Let me Zell you something, okay?
Yeah. I don't have anything. You got Zelle?
I bet you got Zell.
I bet you you're right. Or Cash App. Oh, you only have Cash App? Nah, sorry, brother. I only have Zelle. I can't help you.
Zell, sorry.
You didn't give me a countdown, huh? You just went right in and finished it up?
Bro, that was a solid beer. It's a good start.
It's a solid starting beer.
6.0. I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm actually going to start, but I am giving this a solid 3.5. It's a very crushable beer. I'm actually surprised on how tasty it was, because I thought it was just going to be pretty boring. I was expecting like a Bud Light type beer, but this had a nice little sweetness to it. Very malty, a little bready. It's just like a solid beer. Just like a regular man's beer. Yeah.
Anybody can drink it, Frank. We're inclusive.
No, I'm just saying, just no funny shit, just a straight up beer.
Yeah, it's that's exactly what it is. It's a beer. It's I'm also going to go 3.5. I think it is like a Bud Light though, but like a luxury Bud Light.
Yeah, like it had
how like
more layers to it,
What is it? Infinity is like the luxury brand of Nissan. It's the same idea. This is like the luxury Bud Light.
Damn, son.
There's a reference in there somewhere.
You killed them.
I don't know if that's true. Anyway, I would drink a whole bunch of these. It's a good party beer for sure.
Yes, sir.
A
little white trash party? No?
No, that was Milwaukee's bet. No. No, what the hell were we drinking?
Drinking everything.
Oh, PBR. That was I bought the keg at PBR.
Dude. I drank a picture of that a couple weeks ago.
I believe you.
I don't know why, but it was just like...
Because you're a glutton for punishment?
I think it was like $3 for a picture. We're like, let's go for it.
It's good value in that.
And that's the only one I bought. I said, fuck that. I'd rather pay $16 for a fucking cup of Coast Machine or something.
All that stuff gives me such a headache now. Miller Lite, Bud Light, Coors Light, PBR, Milwaukee's Bet, like all of those types of beers.
You're fucking old, man.
I know. It's probably what it is.
So old.
Anyway, Frank, let's drive down the road of Cleveland.
What hood are we going into now, Douglas?
We're going to slide down the block over into Masthead Brewing.
Heyo! I've been looking forward to this one, actually, when I saw it.
Yeah. I had a small sample of this when I was there. It was very good. I knew immediately I was going to buy this and share this with you, Frank. I was going to share it with you, my family, my friends, bring this to you.
Paisan!
Anyway, yeah. In honor of Memorial Day weekend on the Jersey Shore, my paisan. Masthead Brewing presents to us the Jalapeno IPA.
Jalapeno IPA.
I knew you were going to correct my pronunciation. Masthead Brewing, it's located at 1261 Superior Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio. Jalapeno India Pale Ale. We are pleased to present one of our fan favorites, the Jalapeno IPA. Brewed with fresh jalapenos, the fruity notes from hand-selected American-grown hops pair well with that unmistakable aroma and flavor, all backed up with just the right level of spiciness. 6.8% alcohol by volume in the 1 pint can.
This is my speed right here. I always like any beer that has supposedly some kick to it, you know?
Yeah, I know. We got to go to Colorado, you and I, so I can introduce you to Ghostface Killer.
Woo!
Not the rapper, but the amazingly hot beer that I had once.
Like it was hot.
Oh, it was scorching.
Like Bloody Mary hot.
Oh, Bloody Mary hot. No, this was like liquid pepper hot. Like, didn't even taste like a beer. Man.
God. Damn.
I think they call that smell vegetative.
Vegetative.
Little lighter.
That is. A little lighter.
Than the last one.
Yep. A little slight cloudiness to it. You know?
A little cloudiness, a little chilies. Lacing's not as good. Or our glasses are just fucked up or my glass is just fucked up from the last beer and I didn't rinse it out properly.
We said rinse around and rinse it off.
If you don't know how to rinse around and rinse it off.
What's that from again?
Rinse around there. Rinse around. What is that? Is that Cedric the Entertainer? Is it from the Kings of Comedy?
Yeah, there you go. Kings of Comedy.
No, not Cedric. The other one. D.L. Hughley.
D.L. Hughley.
I think it was D.L. Hughley. I think it was.
Fuck. Gotta watch that too. That's a great one.
I think it was D.L. Hughley. I'm almost positive. Rinse around there. Rinse around.
Look at the thickness of that head, boy.
Yeah, my head dissipated it very quickly.
That shit is frothy.
Even over here, like moving it around though, I can just smell the jalapeno.
Off-white head. Yeah, bro. It smells like a spicy V8 drink.
It smells like a cut jalapeno.
I hope it tastes that way.
The one I had there was very good. I mean, it doesn't smell like really anything other than like the garden, like vegetables, V8, and jalapeno.
I think I'm gonna like this.
I think you will too.
I'm gonna make some stew with this. Ooh, that is tasty, dude.
Yeah.
Nice little kick.
Yeah, a little bit of heat. It kind of sits in the throat a little bit. It's kind of a simple beer beyond the flavor of the jalapeno, though.
There is that IPA to it, though. You can actually taste it. A
little bitter. I mean, a little bit of like a
little bitterness. It feels a little thick in your mouth too. No, pause.
No diddy.
No diddy. Oh yeah. Ooh, the kick is there though. I like that. Damn, dude, I'm trying to think of the name of that fucking beer that you gave me like fucking 8 years ago. It reminds me. It doesn't look as juicy as the one beer that we had, like this IPA we had, but this is pretty fucking close, man.
Was it a spicy beer?
It was a spicy beer. I think it had like a tiger or something on the fucking can. It was like an orange can. Orange and I can remember orange with like purple in it or something. Or was it green?
You know who makes a jalapeno beer and a habanero beer, and I'm going next time they brew them, is Treehouse.
Oh, no shit.
They made a habanero haze.
Habanero?
Yeah, habanero haze.
There's no Inya in habanero.
Whatever the fuck, dude. I'm Caucasian as fuck. I'm as Caucasian as they come, baby.
Nah, baby, you got that Knicks shirt on, boy.
They had the habanero.
Rich around.
Rich around and Rich habanero. How are you saying it?
Habanero.
Habanero?
Yeah, I just say habanero.
I don't think that's how you say it.
Yeah,
You're like one of those people that doesn't say mozzarella. It says mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Habanero haze, and they have jalapeno in one of their beers. Green? I think green. I want to say it's green.
Green has
could be wrong. I could be wrong, but they brewed a jalapeno green. I think
that would be a good beer to do it with. Actually, how pungy green is, that would be fucking great.
They brewed it twice, and both times I was busy and I couldn't go. So next time I'm going.
You better call out, bitch. Who gives a fuck about making money, right? Am I right? Inflation what?
I guess that's true. You can't take the money with you, but you know what you can take? The memories.
Yes. Or not.
Or I guess not, you know. Anyway, on the happier topics.
Man, this is good. I like it. It's pretty much just spice though. It's like a low vis with jalapenos in it.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of a simple beer, other than beyond the spiciness and the flavor.
Other than the kick,
it's like a really like a juicy, not juicy, but a like juiced jalapeno flavor.
Are all our beers today from Cleveland? Just curious.
No, just two.
Okay.
2 from Cleveland, 2 from Chicago.
There you go. From one hood to the other.
That's right.
From not populated to overpopulated.
Yeah, literally.
From corn stalks to deep dish pizza.
No, the food in Cleveland is pierogis.
Pierogis.
Not a big fan. I think I talked about this already. Not a big fan, but I had several plates of them at several different places there.
What are they, fucking Polish?
Polish or German. Polish or German, I think, is the dominant thing there. I think German, actually.
Doug, this is delicious. I'm going to knock this whole beer back. That'll be 2 for 2.
You know what they call that, Franco? A recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I'm going to have a serious headache tomorrow. I can feel it. I can feel it in my loins.
You know what this beer is doing, which I'm not super happy about? Activating my activating my acid reflux.
Oh yeah, you don't do good with heat. I forget
That's not
about
true.
that.
That's not true.
It is.
As long as I take precautions. No, I like heat though. I like heat in drinks. I don't really like heat. Speaking of heat, right here, like I don't know, what is this? 50 feet away from me, right?
Look, it's Doug. Look, it fell down like that again. Look.
Bro, I hate you so much. Oh, Christ in heaven.
Oh, fuck, bro. That was so uncalled for. That shit just laying there. I was like, oh, shit, it's Doug. Look at him. I'm gonna put your face on the shirt like that now.
Great.
I'm gonna wear it for the next episode.
All right, good. All right, ready? All right.
Yeah.
Not 50 feet away from me, Frank, is a bag of. Have you had these new Doritos yet?
No, I don't fuck with those shit. Was it some fiery shit like heat?
Fiery mango.
No, I don't fuck with shit like that.
I had 3 of them, and I'm like, oh yeah, this isn't for me. I'm not the target audience here. But I like spicy drinks though.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of chips, now that you say that, you know what I did have this week? Jimmy John's has a firecracker chips. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it was like a little spicy little Dorito type thing.
Maybe it's the same fucking thing that I'm talking about.
Possibly, but it wasn't hot or mango-y or any of that shit. It was just like a little kick on chips. I will say, though, I regretted it as soon as I finished eating it because I looked at the bag and the shit that they coated the chips with just stained the inside of the bag.
Oh, God.
I was like,
so your insides is never going to get rid of that.
That can't be good for me, right?
If you really take the time to think about all, like what you're putting in your body, if you're not eating like clean, it's ridiculous. Yeah. I say that because I'm restarting my diet again, Frank. So now I can judge everybody having processed foods. I had my ground turkey and white rice today.
You all right, bud?
Yeah. My mouth is on fire now.
How?
You know, for somebody that always says to me, Dominicans don't like heat, you always handled it much better than me.
Yeah, well, Dominicans don't like heat. They actually don't. Like, the typical Dominican does not like spicy food. I would say this new age now actually kind of likes it, but my family growing up, unheard of. They didn't have, like, a bottle of hot sauce on a table or some shit. Never bought it.
Yeah, but how come you're so good at handling it then?
Because I grew up working at a banquet hall where there were strictly Mexicans in the kitchen. And they used to eat
feels like it's going in a wrong direction.
No, it's not. So I was always intrigued, bro. Like, they'd have a plate of food and a bowl of jalapenos on the fucking table, and they will sit there, rice, meat, and chomp on a fucking jalapeno like it's a chocolate bar. Like I'm like, what the fuck is that? I was like, it can't be that hot then, right? I'm like, I could do that, right? And give me fucking jalapeno. Regretted it immediately. You know?
Yeah, of course.
But then, then I started getting into, like, when they make their own little hot sauces with it and stuff, I was like, man, this is pretty fucking good. Anything with salt tastes good, even if it's a little hot. But, I grew my tolerance. And now I'm in love with it. But I'm not going to lie, this is getting spicy.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. That kick is kicking in. This is warming up.
Kick is kicking.
A little spicy.
Like a fucking 1950s commercial. Woo! That's spicy.
That's spicy.
We'll tap in.
Bro. I like this beer. Don't let it get warm, though. That is brutal. I like it, though. That beer was... I think that's better than a Bloody Mary. Like to start off a hungover morning.
All right, so follow me on this. Michelada.
Michelada?
Michelada.
It is Michelada.
Bitch, I was saying, you're the one that fucking told me Michelada.
It is Michelada.
With this and the Bloody Mary mix.
Ooh, a little extra horseradish.
How many of these did I send? Oh, I only sent you the one, though, right?
What? These, yeah, one. Because you gave one to the bum. You should have gave the bum one.
No,
to me.
no.
He would have hated you forever.
Yeah, no, I gave the bum the Pilsner.
Oh, fuck. That would have been great, bro. He'd be like, what is this shit?
Fuck this fucked up white boy.
You'll be on the news. I was sitting on the corner.
Yeah, exactly. The story will change. It's just
tried
none
to
of my business.
He tried to poison me with a beer.
This asshole from New Jersey forced me to drink this toxic water.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm going 4 on that one, Franco. 4.0.
Man, that is a solid call.
It's funny because it's really it's a 4.0 based purely on the taste of the jalapeno and the spiciness of it. Because really, as a beer, there's not a lot to it. But the base beer being nothing and the flavors of the jalapeno come together very, very well. Big fan.
Here's what I'll say: 4.25. This is high enough.
All right.
And it just because, apart from literally the same shit you said, but it reminded me of that one beer that you got me a long time ago. And
I should remember what beer that was.
I can't fucking think of the name, dude, and I don't think they even make it anymore. But this thing has the right kick. It's a little slap in the face of jalapeno.
Yeah, it's an important note too. It's not overwhelming.
Yeah. It's well done. It's definitely well done.
Yeah, it's very good. All right, Frank, that closes the Cleveland leg of our trip here.
Cleveland.
So we're gonna hop in the car and drive up the highway to Chicago.
Sosaville.
All right, Frank. So we're doing our 3-hour journey. I think it was about 3 hours, maybe 5. From 3, 5. I don't know. We're taking a little journey from Cleveland over to Chicago, and we're parking the car. I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing it. It's Boston.
You still left Boston?
It's Boston. It's not Chicago. Okay. We're gonna go to Chicagoland, not Chicago proper, but Chicagoland, for a Spiteful Brewing.
Bang bang.
When I was there, I said to everyone, like I posted for everyone, that this is my favorite logo of all time because that's the face I make about 1,000 times a day. I feel like that. Talking to you, talking to people at work, that's how I feel.
Oh, fuck you. First of all, you barely talk to me, so go fuck yourself. All
That's
right?
because you don't answer me.
No, you text. If you called me, I would pick up.
Well, who the fuck calls anybody?
Well, I work in a world where calls are what matters.
Shut up.
Calls
Spiteful Brewing, microbrewery in Chicago, Illinois. This one is called, I guess that would help, huh? This is called Working for the Weekend. Working for the Weekend, double IPA. That's what we're all doing after all. Working for the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And it is funny watching the I don't know what you want to call it, the guy, the whatever. He gets like miserable and he gets better looking as the week goes on. Until on Friday, he looks GQ as fuck, much like myself.
That boy's a stud.
He's a stud in that final picture.
Horrible artistry here, but
oh, I thought you were saying horrible hair, just like you.
He looks like a young Donald Trump there at the end.
Yeah, I can see that. Working for the Weekend is an Imperial IPA or double IPA, depending on how you want to, it's all the same.
El double.
It's never more than 5 days to the finish line, but the Mosaic and Citra in this delightful double IPA will keep you there in spirit all week long. 7.9% ABV in the 1-pint can. Spiteful Brewing, home of my favorite logo. I should have put the Spiteful Brewing. I have a Spiteful Brewing shirt. I guess that would have made more sense rather than the...
the Knicks
tape.
Wannabe.
Yeah, I guess I should have put my Spiteful Brewing shirt on. Oh, well.
You have one?
I do.
Is it red?
It's black with the red logo on it.
Nice. Shit. I pour that aggressive?
Yeah, you didn't pour that super great.
This is probably the murkiest of all the beers we've had so far.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still, as IPAs go, it's just more like a traditional IPA as opposed to like a big, thick, cloudy double IPA kind of a thing. This is like a traditional double IPA.
I will say, though, just from observations as well, and do they not like hazy beers, like orangey-looking beers out there?
Mm-mm.
No.
No, I didn't find any of those in Cleveland. I did find, so the last one in here, the last one that we're going to drink is from a brewery, spoiler, is from a brewery called Hot Butcher. Amazing. Like every time I take one of these road trips, I'm always like, if Frank was like a real friend and ever wanted to go on a road trip with me, this is a place I would love to take him. And it was like 450 North, and it was like another one. Hot Butcher is the spot on this trip. Like you and I they probably would have called the police on us in this place.
We'd have to take Ubers. But you didn't invite me, so, it's okay.
Oh, please. Hopefully people watch and listen to this enough to know that that's just complete lie.
So the beer looks like meat.
So the beer, again, there's a joke in here somewhere. You have more head than me. Duh. In the back of your throat. This is just going to keep on going. I had like half a finger ahead.
I had about 3 fingers, but now it's like at 1.
Slightly off-white color.
Slightly.
Smells a little bit like dirty underwear.
Bro, that beer is bad.
I don't think it's bad.
Bitch, it's from February. It's not too bad, I guess.
Well, and I was there in like March. I told you it's been like, 3 months? Well, 2 months.
It's a double IPA. God, I wish if they put a little orange Citra fucking hops in it wouldn't be as bad, I think.
It's literally Citra hops, buddy.
Oh, it's the actual Citra hops.
Citra and Mosaic.
Yikes.
On our last show, we were talking about, remember when it was just simple and it wasn't like cryogenically fucking C28? Here it is. Citra and Mosaic.
Idaho 7, Omaha 6.
Omaha.
I will say, though, all these hops are getting delicious. All the ones that are being tried up in the Northeast, god damn, they're good.
Yeah, but how many could there possibly be? It's like they're just popping up. Like, it's got to be the same hop. You know how, like, that these brewers are just brewing the same IPA over and over again and calling them different things. And people are like, I got to try that one. It's the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
It's got to be the same thing with these hops. They got to just be growing the same hop over and over and calling it different things.
No, I disagree.
Okay.
Because you got to think about it think of it like weed, right? Weed has a different strains and different flavors and tastes and different pungencies and stuff like that. So
I'll take your word for it. I told you I've never been a weed guy.
But that it's not as funky now. I don't know if it's just because I'm getting.
You don't think so? Now. It smells funky to me. It smells funky. It smells a little bit off.
Funky, it's just not as bad as the first sniff. Gotta take another sip.
Take as many as you want, pal.
Definitely citrusy. Tastes bitter. What's the IBUs on this?
It doesn't say. I literally just went to look because it is bitter.
Okay.
Yeah, it lists as 0, which means that they just don't report it.
Okay, that is bitter. That reminds me, like if I know it's a double, but it tastes like an old school IPA, like a good old India Pale Ale.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's an IPA. It's like an old IPA, like an IPA before, not a New England IPA, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Which makes sense. Again, based on the styles that are out there for the most part, you don't get that style, the New England IPA style.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
You can ask me as many as you like, pal.
What was the market, like the cost of the beers over there?
Yeah, about like here. Really? I mean, a little less. Really? Like the Pilsner was, I don't even know. It wasn't $25. You know what I mean?
Because you could tell these beers aren't like what we're doing up in the Northeast, right? They're not like. It's like true to like the old school IPA.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Yeah, this is IPAs before the New England thing took over. Citra,
grassy, earthy, a little malty, and fucking bitter. You know, right? Like just...
Oh, God. Yeah, earthy's a good call.
Yeah, it's a little
It
rough.
literally tastes like it's from the earth.
Yeah, it's a little rough. Still drink it. Don't get me wrong. But you know what it tastes like to me? Like a little bit like a Sierra Nevada. You know? One of those...
I was thinking, what is... Oh, I can't do this again because people are going to think I'm doing a bit because I did this exact same thing last time where I'm like, what's the IPA that like everybody has before IPAs took over? Everybody had that one IPA.
Sierra Nevada.
Is it Sierra Nevada? I don't think it was Sierra Nevada. Maybe it was. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah, I agree. It's like, you know, the old school.
Horrible mouthfeel. Crazy aftertaste. Just bitter. Right on the tongue. Will not go away.
Oh. Yeah, it lingers. I don't know about horrible mouthfeel. Mine's pretty smooth, but
I will say this is not a beer.
it does
that
hang around.
I'm not going to finish that can.
No, huh?
No. I could still do it, but why? Why?
Oh, God.
Why? You know what the funny thing? You're going to wake up tomorrow and this is what you're going to taste. This is exactly, you're going to have this shit in your mouth. You're going to try to fucking brush your teeth. You're going to be all in there like, and then it's never going to come out the taste, you know?
I'm sorry, can you do that one more time?
Where the, that's you.
Yo,
That's
I
you.
can't.
That's you
I can't laugh and not have the hiccups now.
That's you brushing your teeth.
Oh, is that what it is? Not when I screenshot it and upload it. It's not going to be.
God,
I'm gonna leave out the part where it's Doug brushing his teeth. And going, look at what Frank likes.
by the way, your hair is just getting worse and worse.
I think you were saying better incorrectly, Frank. It's looking mighty fine. You know why? Because I'm starting to sweat all the way through now. Because it's at least 100 degrees in here now. I don't know if you noticed the glistening I'm starting to get.
Holy shit. The smooth. Smooth like a cactus.
Yeah, smooth is not the first word I would associate to that beer.
Now, do you think that beer was just, that has to be just a bitter beer? Because it doesn't taste
Yeah,
like
I don't think it's off. I think that's how it's supposed to be.
Fuck.
All right, you're up, pal.
That's a doozy. I'm going to give that a 3. To be honest, I don't taste anything but bitter. Like, I can't even, like, distinguish the flavor notes in there at all. All I taste is bitter, old school IPA. That's it. I can't taste any fruits. I can't taste anything other than just bitterness. It's like they squeezed the IBU concentrate in there in a glass of water, and they said, here's a fucking beer.
All right. Yeah, it feels weird to score this not. Like, this is very much what they were going for and is a good example of the style. But I don't know. I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna go 3.5.
You know, it's okay to not like shit, Doug. You know? I know you had a good time over there and you don't want to shit on them. You brought the wrong beer home. You motherfucker. You had good beer there and you brought this shit. Like, why the fuck would he do that?
I didn't know, Frank. All right.
Should have had a taster. Should have had a taster. I know we don't do that, but we should have had a taster.
No, because I want to experience it the first time with my good friend. You know, it's like we're on a trip together.
Yeah, thanks for the experience.
All right, Frank, we're closing doors on Spiteful, and we're going to head right up the block here to what I think was my favorite brewery of the entire trip. There were a lot of good ones. I had a lot of fun at a lot of places. But Hop Butcher, actually, I think Hop Butcher for the World is actually the full technical name. Hop Butcher.
Hop Butcher for the World? That's
for the
name of
world.
brewery?
Yeah.
That's a tongue twister.
And we're gonna pull out the Riwakamania, Frank.
Riwakamania.
With the very
Hulkamania.
what people don't know is there you go. I was just gonna say because you were like, oh, it looks like a pro wrestling thing. So I was about to beat you up on camera. Since we have a show that we haven't done in a long time called Frank Reviews, you should know about the Hulkamania sign. Riwakamania, Hop Butcher for the World. It's a Riwaka and Motika hopped India Pale Ale.
Motika is pretty common, but Riwaka, Is that one of those strains that you were talking about before? That there's so many of them now that they all taste the same or are the
No,
same?
I don't think I've heard this before. Frank, the important thing on the back here. They're going to give you tasting notes, and you'll notice right here my old enemy here.
Oh, look at that!
That's right. In addition to sweet lime, we'll see juicy grapefruit, which means I'm going to put this back in the sack and.
But it says candied lemon though too.
Yeah, but come on, man. We all know what we're talking about here. When it says anything other, when it says no matter what else it says, when it says grapefruit, we know what we're dealing with here.
Doug is like, I can't taste anything but the grapefruit.
It smells like grapefruit.
Does it?
Yeah, no. But I have a I don't know what it is. When I know there's grapefruit in something, I hyper focus on it.
Hyperventilate.
Well, I also
Oh shit! Look, we got a New England style looking beer here, sir.
Well, that's why I was saying that Hop Butcher is the spot.
Oof, that looks like a sour actually. That is milky.
Yep, creamy, milky, creamy white soap-suddy
Frothy.
head. About a finger, maybe half a finger, depending on the size of your finger.
I got about a finger and a half because I poured it like it's fucking savage. This is a wrestling beer.
That's right. You got to fucking rip your shirt off when you
You gotta hammer it in.
You're going to a lot of weird places with you today, Frank.
I will say though, this one looks super different than everything. Thank God, it looks like the beers that we like.
No. So what you were about to say, it looks super different than everything else we've had. Hop Butcher the brewery itself was like super different than every other brewery I went to.
Okay. Does it smell good?
This thing smells candied, smells
Ooh,
sickly
yes,
sweet.
it does.
Smells like the same candied fruit that we always talk about. It smells juicy. It smells creamy.
Looks
Looks
New Englandy.
Smells a little grapefruity. I'm not gonna lie, I can smell a little grapefruit.
grapefruity.
Smells hoppy.
It's always good, a little grapefruit in there, you know. Why do you pour so little?
What do you mean? It's half a glass.
That is not. Go, bring your cup up, please, for the people to see. Oh, don't zoom it in to make it.
That's
look
half a
like
glass, bro.
Oh yeah.
You can't see
Okay.
that?
Just because you put it on the camera to make it look half a screen doesn't make it half a glass.
Look,
That is a half a glass.
it's half a glass. We always pour to the logo, Frank. Look, I'm over the logo.
Yeah, mine too. Look right to the logo. They're placed differently, but you know.
No, but I was also doing that. Look, I'm over the logo, bro.
Yeah, over the logo.
Whatever. You know what? Leave me alone. All right. If I enjoy it, I'll pour some more.
It is a little funky too.
You're a little funky.
A little funky. Did you say what the IBUs was on that? Is that even close?
They are non-existent. It's pretty good.
6.5.
Pretty good. No, 6.5. Oh, I didn't see the ABV. Yeah, 6.5% alcohol by volume, 0% IBU, which means that they don't, or 0, not percent, 0 IBUs. It's pretty good. It's pretty smooth. It goes down pretty easy, in my opinion.
It's like a sweet tartness. It's tart, but it's sweet at the same time.
Yeah, there's like a candied sweetness that kind of hovers around in the throat.
It's a little boozy too, actually. And actually, I'm surprised you like it because it's very grapefruity.
See, I don't really pick it up unless I don't know if the jalapeno one fucked me up, but I don't pick up a lot of the grapefruit. Actually, I feel like it's hidden pretty well.
It's very citrusy.
I was gonna say citrusly, more like I get more lime and lemon.
Yeah,
and maybe a little bit of orange.
Definitely a little more lime and lemon, but definitely there. Oh shit! What the? It grew. That was weird.
Oh, doing that? I mean, I can make mine grow too, Frank. Just gotta talk to it a little bit. You know what I mean? Well, Frank, I talked dirty to mine, and mine grew too.
Hey yo! That lime's coming through, and it doesn't taste candied no more.
Nope.
But
I gotta be honest, I still don't taste any grapefruit. I mean, not that
right.
I don't taste any grapefruit. I don't taste an excessive amount of grapefruit.
Yeah, I think the lime's taking over. That's what's happening. It
Thank God.
overtakes that. It's there in the background.
appreciate
Though.
the
It tastes like a fucking, like an actual grapefruit that you would get in the countryside.
I'll take your word for that.
Yeah.
I've only ever had store-bought. I made a mistake refilling this, Frank, because now it's like not going anywhere.
Me not going anywhere.
Like it doesn't seem to be going down. Yeah.
Well, it's because you're drinking a little. It's starting to warm up.
It is starting to warm up.
It's still a little. Is there a little sweetness to it, right? Is the grapefruit popping for you a little more?
It's
now?
not, bro. I'm still
No?
I'm still not feeling grapefruit, so I'm still okay. I don't
think-
know that
I
it's
think-
not there.
I
but
think it's more citrusy than grapefruity. That's what I meant to say. It's more lime-esque. How do you say that? Lemesque? Lemon-esque.
no,
Lemesque.
lemesque. I think lemesque is that's the which one I go.
That'll do.
I'm in for any flavor that isn't grapefruit. So
I will say though, mine looks a little milkier than yours.
I don't
See
think
that?
that's true.
Like,
Oh, it is
look-
true.
Yeah, look how white.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
It's not as if I didn't pour the whole can because I did.
Well, so did I. I had
No. So I'm just saying it's not like there's a bunch of like creamy bullshit laying at the bottom of my can because I poured the whole can.
I had more schmegma than you did.
That's it's disgusting. How much you have left?
I have about 1/8 of my cup.
You want to smack that thing and then we'll rate it and
Get it popping.
all right. Hey, cheers. I don't know. That's all I got.
It's not very candied at the end there, though. I will say. It was in the beginning, but it started to kind of die off and be more like a fucking true IPA there at the end.
Yeah, once it warmed up, that candiness left. The fruit flavor and the citrusy, all that
Still
kind of stuff
there.
is still there. I still don't get grapefruit, which I'm excited about. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
it's more like limey.
But it's more like it feels heavier as it warms up, and it feels a little bit more bitter. Bitter's not the right word, but it feels a little bit more
No, it definitely tastes bitter though.
strong.
Yeah, definitely
I don't know.
strong. Boozy.
It feels a little like heavier than a 6 point, whatever the fuck this was. What was it? A 6.5?
6.5.
6.5. Yeah, it felt a little bit more alcoholic than a 6.5 at the end.
What do you give this one,
Who's
Doug?
up?
That's you.
I'm going to go 4.25, actually. I liked it quite a bit. Liked it quite a bit.
Fuck you.
And I'm the first one to admit that I'm also grading on a curve based on my love of hop culture. So, like, I'm thinking back to my whole experience.
Yeah.
And, like, fantasizing about, like, my best friend sitting next to me while we were having these beers together at Hop Culture. Hop Butcher. Whatever the fuck. What's this called? Hop Butcher. Not Hop Culture. Hop Butcher.
Hop Butcher. You hungry?
Hop Butcher. No, Hop Culture was...
Hop Culture.
They're the Juicy Brews guys, right?
Yes.
Hop Butcher.
Hop Culture.
No, Hop Butcher is the brewery.
These are Hop Butcher. Yes.
Yes, Hop Butcher.
I'm
for the
going
world.
to give it the same rating, 4.25. Based on similar to what you're saying, because it just brings me back to something we kind of like, what we're used to. But it's the only one that stood out compared to all the other ones. And I'll be honest with you, man. It's going to be tough on which one I really like the most. Because I gave the same score to two of them.
Yeah, just give me a 2-horse race, I think.
And I'm going to go first on that. Actually,
Okay.
you call out. You want to call them out first. Go ahead. You got a little steak that you do. For the first beer we had, the Union Pills Bohemian Lager from Noble Beast Brewing Company, followed by Jalapeno IPA from Masthead Brewing Company. Solid fucking beer. And then we got Real Spiteful from Spiteful Brewing, Working for the Weekend Double IPA. And to finish it off, Riwakamania by Hot Butchers. Tongue twister. Yeah. It's very
Hop Butcher for the world.
Wakanda-like-esque.
Wakanda.
Yeah. Listen, Doug, this one's tough for me because I
Yes.
really like the... now I can't. Now I want to say it.
Riwakamania.
Wakamania.
Wakanda Mania.
Yeah. But I really like also the Jalapeno IPA. And today, even though I really like my juicy IPAs and everything else, I'm going to go with the awkward one, which is the Jalapeno IPA. I thought that one is something that I haven't had in a while, something that stood out. And I really did like it, like front to back. That one was a very good beer. I think I could really not pound them, because it's a very awkward beer. But that's the one that stood out to me the most, and I actually like the flavor profile of that one. Even though it's just pretty much jalapeno and beer. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
We might differ on this one, but that's my pick today.
I don't think we're going to. And the reason why I don't think we're going to is because when I'm thinking about this, obviously it comes down to the same two for me, Riwakamania and Jalapeno IPA. But I've had 1,000 beers that taste like Riwakamania. I love I mean, I love that style of beer. I love this taste. I love that beer. But Jalapeno IPA is just very different for me. So that's I enjoy. Like I'm going to make that my beer of the night. Also,
Fuck yeah,
the Jalapeno IPA, the big winner here, because
big winner.
It was unique. It was different. It was something we don't have all the time.
And I feel like this is missing, right? Like we're so used to the same shit over and over, or what we like anyway. And like we're always going to gravitate to the stuff that we like. But this is one of those beers that kind of stand out and it's different. And to be honest, it was well done. I really did like the way this one tasted. It was very good.
Yeah, I agree. And to me, that was like the big thing is that it's different. It's not so like I talk about Ghostface Killer all the time because it's like it's a unique enough beer and the spiciness and the heat and all that kind of stuff. It's something I've been trying to get back to and I can never get it because you won't go to Colorado with me, so we can just go to the brewery and have it.
You motherfucker! It's always my fault
because you never want to travel with me, bro. I lost my train, but anyway, so like it's the uniqueness of it. It makes it the choice for me. So because I can go anywhere and get 100 beers that taste like Riwakamania, as good as it is, but you don't see a lot of the spicy IPAs. So.
Absolutely, good call. Good call, sir.
All right, Frank. So let's get out of here because I'm gonna fucking melt if we don't. So unless you have anything,
your hair's melting. That's for sure,
bro. I'm just like I'm disintegrated. I'm disintegrating in front of us.
Jesus
all right, anyway, so let's
Christ.
get out of here. So follow us anywhere. You can find us on social media. Did we say the big winner? Yeah, the big winner was Jalapeno IPA.
Yes.
Follow us everywhere you can find us on social media, at Girls of Booze on Instagram, at Booze Girls on Twitter, at Booze Girls on Facebook. We're also on the Hopped Up Network, hoppedupnetwork.com, at Hopped Up Network on Instagram, the home of beer-based podcasts. I'm at DougGoB on Instagram. He's at
Platano for life.
Platano for life on Instagram for Franco. I think that's it, right?
That's it, bro.
All right, so let's get the fuck out of here.
Drink some bourbon.
Let's go drink some bourbon. So we'll come back and I mean, we're not going to come back for you, but we're going to come back for us and drink. I don't know, drink some whiskey drinks, drink some vodka drinks. I don't know the rest of the song. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here. All right, I'm Doug. That's Frank. We're us. You're you, and we are the fucking out of here.